Now that we set up the screen, I'm going to show you how to add a feed to the screen. Let's first review. As you can see here, I have created a new screen called Gilmer ISD. Let's also go to our screen tab, and you can see here that the screen that we added has been added to it. Let's go back to the home menu. Now the feed is very important to the screen. The information you want to display goes into a feed, and this feed is added to the screen. Now a screen can have multiple feeds, so let's say we have a screen at the high school in the ag building, and the ag building wants to display information for upcoming ag events, the schedule for ag events, announcements, stuff like that. But they also want to have a screen from or some display from the high school itself displaying on their screen down there in the ag building. What they can do is have their information for the ag department on one feed, and then have the high school information, which is on another feed, also added to their screen. We'll get into this a little bit more in detail later, but for now let's look at adding a new feed. Here on the home screen we have a button here that says New Feed. Click on it. Here you will see some similar information to what we did with the screen. We'll need a name. This one is, like the screen, going to be Gilmer ISD. Description. The description box is more of just to let you know, hey, this is the information that is going to be displayed. It doesn't actually show up on the screen, it's more just for your own reference. Alright, next we have the parent. This allows you to create a new feed or a feed within a feed. So for us, this is going to be a brand new feed, so we're going to leave it blank. Later on we may want to have a Gilmer ISD feed and then have a feed just for admin, for example. So if we want to do that, then if Gilmer ISD was an option, which it's not, but if it was, let's just use Gilmer ISD test page as an example. We would click on that, and then when we click create feed, Gilmer ISD would actually be a sub feed of Gilmer ISD tech test page, but we want it to be a new feed, so we're going to leave it blank. The group is whatever group you want to add it to. So if you are a member of, using our example from earlier, if you are a member of the Gilmer High School Ag Department, there will be a certain group for that, and you can add it to that group, and only members of that group will be able to add information to it. Over here we have the allowed types of information that you can display. They're all the same as earlier: calendar, graphic, iframe, RSS feed, ticker text, video, and weather. Now we don't want to be able to display videos, and we don't want to display iframes. We may or may not want a calendar, but since we already have a calendar and RSS feed, let's take calendar off. So now we're going to create our feed. Now it shows that we have created a feed, but there's nothing on it. We are going to add information to it in our next video.